John, Kylie here with Ring and SEO and Digital Marketing. I spoke to you this morning in regards to this customized video for you guys. Traditionally, I do this a little bit different because most of the time there's a website and a Google My Business page available for me to use as reference for a company. However, I didn't find a website or a Google My Business page for you specifically. So I'm going to do this a little bit differently, but there's three things that we're going to talk about today. First one will be content, second one will be citations, and the third one will be backlinks. These are the three things that Google looks for when they're doing their whole ranking process. So the three most important things in Google's eyes. Since we're on your Facebook, I'm going to kind of use this to go ahead and talk about content. If this was a website, you'd want to focus on content being on your page. And content isn't just the words that are on a website. Content is also images that are on a website and how those images are saved. So making sure that you're saving words on a website, if you ever build one in the future, as buyer intent keywords and key phrases that are, buyers searching for your services in your location. That's super, super important. So if you get to the point where you're building a website, make sure that if you're doing it on your own or if somebody's doing it for you, that they're paying close attention to these really important key factors. So saving photos the right way. Also, what's behind the images. So site titles, alt tags, meta descriptions, etc. And then content is king in the eyes of Google. So Google likes to see about 1,500 words on the main page of your website, your home page. And then 1,500 words on any service pages thereafter that you're trying to be found for. If you're not trying to be found for a specific page, like an About Us page or a Contact Us page, then having a little bit less, like 500 to 750 words, is ideal. And that'll work just fine for you. So moving on, usually I pull up your Google My Business page, and like I said, I couldn't locate one, so I'm just going to go ahead and move forward without that here. The second thing I wanted to talk to you about were citations, and citations are what help get your business into this top 3 positions of this Google Map Pack you see here. You might be finding yourself asking, well, what are citations? A citation would be, actually a perfect example of a citation would be your Facebook page. A citation is anywhere that your business name, address, and phone number is able to be listed in various directories throughout the web. So Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Yellow Pages, Yelp, those would be prime examples of places that you could get citations from. Now, the ranking factors here are partially based on how many citations these companies have. So using tools to go in and find out how many citations each of these companies have, and then where they're getting their citations from is a good tool to grow your citations list over time. And then what you want to do is have more than them so that Google finds your site more relevant and they will pop you into these one of these first 3 positions. Also, let's just pop it here and look at these guys, and I'll use this as a reference since we don't have yours. Now we're talking business name, address, phone number. These are the 3 things that you put in citations to help it find your GMB here. One thing we look for too, if you're going to go ahead and make a Google My Business page anytime in the near future, is to have at least 25 Google reviews. So going back and calling your past clients and requesting that they leave you some Google reviews is going to help you out and get to that 25 minimum. And then having a website integrated onto your Google My Business page. The other key thing that Google looks for in here is these images and how they're saved. So making sure that the images on your Google My Business page are saved also as buyer intent keywords and key phrases. The file sizes are saved correctly per Google standard on what they like to see, and that you have a minimum of 10 photos. So those things are going to help you out, like I said, if you decide to move in the direction of having a website and a Google My Business page for your company. This here is a paid tool that I use. It's called Ahrefs, and this gives me an overview of the power to one's website. I just popped in a competitor here because, like I said, I don't have a website for yourself to base this off of. So I want to make sure I show this to you anyway because it's really important, especially if one day you just decide I'm going to build a website. Making sure you do that correctly is going to be really important. So the third thing we were going to talk about was backlinks, and that's what you see right here. Backlinks are essentially just one website linking to another website saying, hey Google, this site is trustworthy, you can trust them. And in turn, Google gives you power. So it's really important to remember that not all backlinks are created equal. You want to make sure that you're pulling links from high quality, authoritative domains, and that they're relevant to the services that you offer. So you don't want to put links on sites that are for ice cream shops or tire shops or spammy websites. So doing your research and making sure that those you're not doing those three things. And then checking the references for each website individually to make sure that they're not spammy so that you don't lose power on a website. These guys here, they've definitely got a little bit of spammy type stuff going on because this number up here should be a little bit higher. So that's a good indicator to me that, they've got some issues going on in here too. So that's something that you want to watch out for. Well, now what I really wanted to show you was the keywords that this company in particular is ranking for or getting business from. So a good way to look at this is volume. So how many times per month this keyword is searched. This is the difficulty level of that keyword, so how hard it is to rank for. And this ranges from 0 to 100. So anything less than 10 is fairly easy to rank. Once it goes up, you're looking at a couple months, 3-4 months, maybe sooner, maybe longer. But, looking at all these, and you've got roofing Toledo, Ohio, that's searched 200 times a month. So by not having a website, you're missing out on 75, this is usually split into thirds, about 75 leads per month, just from this one keyword alone. So going through and making sure that you've got these on your website so that you can actually pull business in from these, because Google will crawl your website to find out what your website is, its use is for, its intended use, and it will bring customers to your website organically based off of the content or the keywords and key phrases that you have on your website. Some of these are more so globally based, so you wouldn't necessarily want to focus your time on them, but just location plus service or service plus location type keywords and key phrases, and those are going to bring you money. So those are the three things I wanted to talk to you about today. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'd love to get some feedback on this video and go from there. So have a happy 2021, and thanks for watching.